what happens if you are getting sound in Cakewalk, but as soon as you get ready to export it, you hear nothing. Let's go through that and let's troubleshoot what may happen if you have this issue. This is Just a Norm, and this is the Just a Norm channel. And I love posting videos here about all tutorials and DAWs, especially Cakewalk, which has been my bread and butter for the last 4 years. If you like what you hear, definitely give it a like and feel free to subscribe. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to record something talking wise. All right. I want to first make sure that my track is set up. So I'm going to go, I already created a track. I'm going to go to where it says input. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to set it to my Zoom channel 1, input 1. All right. And I'm going to enable record off. Now I should be getting a signal and I'm just going to talk. You can press the R button on your keyboard. Yes. It was once a time ago where I decided that nothing in life could be possible if nothing was there. And when there was there, no one knew if there was ever gonna be hair. And I don't mean hair like hair on your chest or hair on your head, but I mean hair like the air that you breathe. Got it? Now, I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway. But say this is some type of poem or book that I was writing, and I want to export this and put it on stream. I don't know, podcast or whichever. First of all, let's check to see if we have audio on this side. Yes. It was once a time ago where I decided that nothing in life could be Okay, so now we have audio. Now, let's just go to the export process. So I'm going to click on, and I'm going to go up to... There's a few different ways you can do this, but I'm going to just go up to export. I went to file, go down to export, go to audio. All right. Now, I'm just going to name my project and I'm going to call this Talkie. All right. And I'm going to save it to a specific spot so I can find it easier. I'm going to go to my music, save it there, and great. And now I'm just going to export it. Okay, awesome. Now, let's open it up and see if I hear anything. Okay, Talkie is right here. If you can see it. Yes. It was once a time ago where I decided that nothing... Great, so now it exported with no problem, but maybe you have this issue. You go to export it. And instead of having like this right here, it says what to export. Maybe I don't have anything selected. Right now I have the entire mix, but maybe if I just said tracks and maybe track wasn't selected, or maybe I had 2 tracks. Let's go back. I'm going to create another track, insert audio track. And now, see, I have this track selected, so it should naturally be the one that exports. But when nothing's selected, let's see what options I see when I go back into there. File, export, audio. And I see 2 options here. I could go through each of these and set it to like tracks or tracks through entire mix. What you really want to have it set on is entire mix. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the spoiler alert. Have it set on entire mix, and you can go down here and deal with the range too as well. There's some other things you can have unchecked, like if you don't want the effects, you just want a dry signal, then you can go through that too as well. Of course, I didn't change the bit depth or anything like that. I wasn't worried about it at that time. But if I go through here and I say just tracks, and I just did, let's use track 2. And if I exported it now, let's say overwrite it. And when I go back to it, let's see if I hear something still. I'm curious. Okay. Nothing. Nothing's playing. That may be what happened. Maybe you didn't have everything selected. Another way you can do this too as well is you can double click or press Control A and select all the tracks. Go back, export, audio. And now you're going to see both tracks selected automatically. And even though it's set on tracks, you'll see them both selected automatically. But if I go down to entire mix, then it's just going to take whatever is coming out of my mains, so which is the master, which is what I really want to have it on, because you may have processed effects on the master. You may have like EQ. You may have, things to compress the master. So that is where I would be taking my signal from. Under special occasions, maybe you will take it specifically from the track or from another option. But if you still notice that you're not getting any sound, then I would go back and check if you have entire mix. And I know this is kind of hard to see because mine is in a really light color. If I change the way it looked in it, you'll be easier to see it. But right now my text is in white as well. I don't know why it's like that. But anyway, if I had this set to entire mix and, everything looks good here, but maybe in my master, which is right here, I don't have it set to anything. Maybe I have it set to none. I wonder if it still would export it correctly. Let's see. File, export, audio, entire mix, and it says none. Export. Overwrite it again, and let's see. Oh, did it really quick. That was too quick. Now let's see if it plays now. Press play. Nothing. Okay. So that's the only thing that I can think of. Now, if you're having another issue that's not that, definitely restart Cakewalk, shut down the computer, restart it. Your audio interface, make sure it's not going in and out. Like, it may be that it's on and working, but for some reason it may go out when you get ready to export. It could be anything that could happen like that. USB failing, software is failing, reinstall the device drivers. I mean, it's a bunch of things that can go wrong, but typically that should be what it is. Go to the entire mix, unless you're doing something special, export it, and then go from there. I hope this helps. And if you stayed this far, definitely like and subscribe. All right, it's just knowing. Peace.